Hey guys, it's Loves to Loom here, and today I'm going to show you how to create this really cute buckle up bracelet. This buckle up bracelet was designed by the fabulous Suzanne HB, also on Instagram as Crazy Just Might Work. You can find some of her own tutorials on YouTube under Suzanne HB. You definitely want to check her out so you don't miss out on her super awesome designs. So this bracelet only takes, I think it only took me like 20 bands or so, maybe a few more. And then I also will be showing you this super cute design as well. This is one that I actually created, definitely fully inspired by Suzanne. It has pretty much the same stitch that she used in her buckle up bracelet. And I would have never been able to even come up with this design had it not been for creating all of her hook only designs. So I would consider this more of a collaborative bracelet that I'm just going to name Growing Up because it's like a step up from the buckle up design. So yeah, I'll be showing you these two cool versions today, and without wasting your time any further, let's get started. To make this bracelet, you need any type of hook. I will be using my rainbow loom hook. You also need one C-clip. For my bands, I'm going to use silicone silver and blue. So for starters, we're just going to place a band on our hook like you would do a cat band. So place it on there. Focus, there we go. Twist it on like you would do a normal cat band, like so. And now we're going to grab our second color and we're going to place it on the tip of our hook and just slide our cat band onto that. And then reattach your second band. So it should look like that. And don't worry about that cat band flipping up. It's just for clipping purposes. So now we're going to actually do a slip knot. So we're just going to grab the front band and pull it through the back one, like that. You're going to turn your hook over, and now we're going to grab this part of the slip knot band and just pull that through. Now I like to do this and flip it over so I don't lose it, and then I kind of give it a little pull, and then that's what creates that little buckle. So when it's like this on your hook, you want to slide it out and turn it around so that the solid band there is facing to the left. Like that. So it should look like, well, if I get some focus, you'll see what it looks like. Like that. So now we're going to add on our first color, and now this color, silver for me, is just going to be a single chain. So we're just going to pull that through, reattach, no twisting or anything, and just leave it like so. Grabbing our second color, and this is the one that we will be slip knotting. So for me, all my slip knotted bands will just be the blue ones. So pull that one through, reattach, get a good grip of your bracelet, and now we'll do the slip knot again. So we'll just pull it through the second band. You don't have to pull that real tight. Turn your hook, grab the bottom part of that slip knot, and pull that through. So that's what it would look like if you didn't flip it over like I do, because you don't have to. So just make sure you pull it tight, let go, put your hook in like so. Okay? And that's what creates the little cute little buckles. Now for our single chain, which is silver, just pull it through and attach. Grabbing my blue, pull that through, attach, we'll do a slip knot, turn your hook over, pull that bottom band through, like so. Give it a little snug pull, take your hook out, place it back in, because remember we always want that solid line to the left. And that's just so that our buckles stay consistent. You don't want one of them facing this way and then one facing that way. So that is all you do. This bracelet is super easy. And I think it's so cute and tiny, and I just like how it looks, and I think the name fits it perfect because it does look like little buckles. Okay, so we did our single chain, grabbing our second band, which will be for our slip knot. have it on your hook like so. Do the slip knot, turn your hook around, grab the other part of that band and pull it through, like so. Now take your hook out and push it back through. Now for my single chain, and back to my blue. So I'll just do it a few times. I think it's super easy to catch on to though. Especially compared to a lot of very advanced bracelets. If you twist it through like I did, just make sure it's not twisted, you know, when you reattach the other side. And you can kind of use your finger to guide it down a little like I am doing. Looks like my band wants to twist a little. But I'll fix that at the end if it is. So any bands that I have twisted, I will definitely go through and fix. But I think this is a very cute and simple teeny tiny bracelet. I really like this buckle up bracelet. And it looks like I have some hair caught in there. Sorry. So then all you're going to do at the end is just, I can't seem to keep a hold of my bracelet. At the end, you're just going to grab a C-clip, attach it to one end, and attach it to the other. Super duper duper easy. So guys, remember this design here was created by Suzanne HB on YouTube. Don't forget to go to her channel and check her out because she has some super amazing tutorials of her own, on there as well. And then you can also find some of her super amazing designs on my channel as well. This one is not cooperating with me to hold on to, so I'm just going to bring this one back out. So yeah, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to stick around to see a short clip on how to make the growing up bracelet. So I'll be right back. I quickly just want to add, I don't think I mentioned for Suzanne, you can also check her out on Instagram. She is at Crazy Just Might Work. So definitely check her out and give her a follow on there as well. Okay, so for part 2 of the video, I'm going to show you this design here that I created, but fully 100% inspired off of Suzanne's designs. This one, by coincidence, actually ended up having the same stitch as the buckle up, so I'm just referring to it as the grown up design. So I'll show you that now, and there's 2 ways you can do it. You can have the inner ring. I don't know why my focus has been so crazy lately. There we go. The inner ring on this one is a completely different color or a completely different band than the outer ring. And then on this one, I use the same color. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a different color middle ring in case you want to do that. So to get started, of course, you need your hook and 1 C-clip for this. And I'm going to use white for my inner ring part. So where I use the silver right here. So you're going to place that inner ring color on first. And then the outer ring will go in front of that. Like so. Then you're going to need another color for your connector band. So we're going to place that on, and we're just going to pull both of these rings through that band, and you're going to reattach so that it's sitting like so. And now, just like with the buckle up design, we need to do a slip knot. So we're going to pull the front band through the back like so. We're going to turn our hook facing down, and you're going to act as if you're going to pull that band through and place it on this horizontal band where my hook is sitting. But instead of pulling it through, what I do is I just go like this. Completely flip it over and push your hook up, because you want it sitting on there like that. Now you're going to just turn your hook around, and we're going to grab that top band and pull it through. So it needs to come through exactly where your hook is. There's that top band there and the bottom band there. So you have to pull that white band through there. So you may need to, once you have a grip of the white band, you may need to use your thumb and pointer finger and kind of help guide it through like that. And then just give it a little bit of a pull once you do that. So once you do that, it should look like this on this side, which is the back side, and the front side should look like that. So if it's a little tighter, and there's that little lump that I like in the bracelet that it creates. But sometimes it doesn't do that right away, but don't worry about that, because we can always fix that later. But with your back side facing up, just sit that down for a second. And we're going to grab 2 more bands. So grab your inner ring, add that on first, and then your outer ring color, add that on. Hold it with your finger, and now pick your bracelet back up. This is still the back side. So what I'm going to do is actually turn it around, not flip it over, just like turn it so that my ring is near my hook. And I'm going to place it on with the ring first, and I'm going to try to hold it. There we go. And now we're just going to flip this up like that. Very simple. Grab your connector band, and we're going to pull it through all of these bands. So just carefully slide all 4 on. Reattach. Like so. And this part may end up acting a little funny in the beginning. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it later if it does. So we need to do the slip knot again. So we're going to pull that front band through like so. Turn your hook around. Place it like you're going to grab that other part of the band, but just flip your bracelet over and push up with your hook so that it's kind of like stuck there. And then remember, we need to grab that very top band, and we're going to pull it through. So turn your hook around, grab that top band. Make sure you don't have any other band with it, and you may need to help kind of shimmy it through. Give it a pull like that. You don't have to pull super, super hard, but you're just going to kind of leave it sitting like that. And you're going to need to add your 2 more bands again. I need my white one to go on first. And now my outer ring. Holding them. And now this is how it came off of the hook. I can't even think straight. So I'm going to turn it around because I would need to add my ring on first. So just I turned it around. This is still the back side. I'm going to pick that up and add it. And then I'm just going to slip that white on and add it. And if it's popping out, that's okay. And if that, like the first one already created, the little design, if this one is kind of closed like that one is, again, don't worry about it because in the end, we can fix it. It's so easy to get it to pop out. All right, so 4 bands are on here. Grab your silver or whatever color is your connector band, and we're going to slide all these on. And then reconnect. And that white needs to be in the back. So make sure your loose bands are in the back. I kind of got them a little jumbled for a second there. Okay, so now we can do our slip knot. Placing my hook in there and just flipping it over, pushing up. Now I need to grab my white band, my top band, and pull it through. And I like to pull on it a little bit, but you don't have to pull on it too much. Just going to leave it like that. I'm going to grab 2 more bands, add them on, and we're going to repeat again. So all you need to know is that you have to place the ring on first. So even if you sit it down and go to pick it up and say, oh no, you just find the loose band and you just place that on your hook first and then bring that white band up in front like that. And then add a connector band. And then of course if you want the same colors, if you don't want the middle ring a different color, then instead of adding the white here, you would just use the same color purple. So we're going to do the slip knot. Turn your hook around. Act like you're going to grab that other part of that slip knot, but instead you're just going to kind of turn it around and push up. And it pretty much does that work for you just by turning it over. And then we're going to grab the top band, using my fingers to help guide it through that little hole. Just make sure you don't pull that other band with it. And I think this got a little tangled, but it might be okay. It's a little twisted, but it should work itself out once we reattach it. Excuse me for my scratchiness. So I'll do that one more time. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, at least I think it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay, so add your 2 bands on. Have to place your outer ring on first, and then grab the inner ring and attach that. Hold on to all of them. Grab your connector band and pull it through. I would try to keep the bands as much in order as possible. Slip knot. Turn your hook around. Put your hook on that band and then just flip it over and push up. Turn your hook around and grab that top band. And pull it through. I kind of use my thumb to push down that band right there so I can get that through. And pull it through. Give it a little tug. And you would proceed to add more on, but I think I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm going to at least do that so I don't lose it. Okay, so this is what it should look like in the end. And you should have these little, like, roly little things popping out. But like I said, if they're not popping out, all you do is grab that middle band and you just pull it down a little bit. So that horizontal band, you pull it down and it'll pop it up. Let me see if I can show you. Like that. Mine are already doing it, so it's kind of hard to show you because it's already popping up. But as your bracelet grows, it seems to kind of start popping out on its own. But like I just said, if it doesn't start doing that, just pull down on that front horizontal band and it will pop up. So I hope you guys like this. I really like this design. I don't know. It's also another one of the cute little dainty ones. I love the hook only. Thank you so much to Suzanne HB for getting me started on these really cute hook only designs. I know they are getting super popular lately. If you do like this bracelet, please hit the like button below. Also, please tag me at Loves to Loom on Instagram because I'd love to see if you do end up creating it. Hopefully the instructions were enough to get you to do so. And don't forget, the fabulous Suzanne HB on YouTube. She did this buckle up design as well as many other great Ashani Magic chain. They will all be on my channel as well. So check her out there. Also, she is crazy, just might work on Instagram. So don't forget to check her out there as well. Alrighty guys, so thanks so much for watching and I'll see you at my next video. See ya!